Now, let's talk about the file. And this is something you find on most multi-tools, is a traditional file. It's going to have 1, 2, and 3 edges to it that you use. They're this one on the Victorinox Swiss tool locks into place, nice and steady, good utility item. It's nice. Let's take a look at this Leatherman Wave. The file opens from the outside and locks into place. You have file surface here, and you have one here just like on the others. But on this side, this is diamond coated, and it's great for sharpening. You can sharpen an axe with it. You can sharpen a knife blade with it. This thing is amazing. I think it's a feature that may deserve a lot more attention that it gets. Now, you might be thinking, well, that's great, but how am I going to use that since it's permanently mounted on there? I can't use it to sharpen the blade on the Wave. And you would be correct. But on the Surge, the file and the saw blade work with this right here. That's a blade exchanger, and you open this up and you can remove the file, and you can put the Surge saw blade in there like that. Close it back up, and you now have the diamond coated edge that you can use for sharpening chores. The idea with this is that you use this little pouch to store one of the blades and maybe even an extra saw blade or something. And on a lot of these pouches, particularly to be used with the Surge, there's a slot in there. Can we see it in the shadows? There. And you would put this pouch in there to hold these extra accessories. So, saws. There's the consideration, does it lock open with a true locking device? Like this file on the Wave, and here's the saw blade. Does it lock into position like this does with the liner lock? That might be something to take into consideration. And then this Surge even has this blade exchanger that allows you to swap the file and the saw blade back and forth. And it just so happens that in addition to the Leatherman saw, any jigsaw blade like this one that has this T fitting on it, T-shank I believe they call it, well, it fits right in there. So you can actually take any of these jigsaw blades and use them on the Surge. Now this particular blade was part of a set, and it has metal cutting blades in it. It has wood cut. This set has wood cutting blades. It's you're really opening this up to a huge selection of accessories that can go into this. So that's something you might want to possibly take into consideration at some point. There.